Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm here with this 2017 BMW X5 35d. This is the xDrive 3-liter diesel. Pretty nice SUV. As you can hear, it doesn't really sound too diesel-y. The engine's pretty quiet. Only when you get onto it does it give you that kind of traditional diesel sound. It drives really well. There's tons of torque, tons of power. This is the biggest BMW that's on sale these days. Oops. It is having a little bit of a tailgate malfunction. You have a nice loading bay here where you can slide stuff in. This is about a little bit lower than my waistline at 5'10". Lots of nice space here. You've got some storage where you'd normally have a spare tire. Oops, let's close this first. Plenty of room in the back seats. My only gripe with ingress and egress is this little side skirt area here. You always hit the back of your leg on it. And if you're wearing dress pants, that's a spot that gets really dirty. It would be really annoying to always be getting dirt on the back of your pants there. Not sure what BMW was thinking with that, but it looks good. But in practice, it's kind of a mess. Got a couple cup holders here, center console armrest. Pretty comfortable driving position. Lots of leg room. I've got about maybe 3 inches of headroom and a decent amount of legroom here at 5'10". Nice airy cabin. Wish forward visibility was a little bit better, but generally you're going to be in pretty good comfort in the back seat of one of these. The seats fold down really easily. They're pretty lightweight, even with the 60/40 design. Let's show you around the car real quick too. Nice neutral gray on this BMW. I love the headlight design. The wheels look good. I like how the X5 has evolved recently. It looks good. It's kind of chunky. It's got lots of different contrasting types of surfacing. This is a nice little air duct that actually is functional. You can see here, air comes in here, relieves the pressure zone out of there. You have a ton of seat adjustability. Very easy to find a comfortable driving position. Nice large panoramic sunroof. And again, I'm just hitting my Nate leg on that area there. Let's do a startup for you guys and we'll show you what it looks and sounds like. Alright, right upon startup, steering wheel comes out towards you. Traditional BMW shifter. I like that you can, once in drive, you can move it over and put it into manual mode. No paddle shifters on this car, though I would argue probably not very necessary on an SUV like this. You have a large touchscreen display there that you can also control with the iDrive controls. Pretty good steering radius for this X5. And as you can hear, the diesel is just really quiet. It sounds nice. Super foggy today. We'll do our best. Steering is very lightweight. I love the powertrain in this car. There's just a ton of torque. It grabs power, it puts down power in any gear. The brakes are nice. This thing just drives really, really well. It's smooth. It's pretty quiet. Doesn't really sound like a diesel. It's very refined. and then you just have a ton of torque when you need it. Red line is about 5,500 on this car, I believe. Maybe a little bit lower than that. Pretty high red line for a diesel. Pulls pretty strong all the way up there. A lot of nice surfaces in this. You have this kind of textured wood grain on the dash and on the door sills. All of your touch points feel very premium, very nice. I think it's a stylish looking interior. You do have a lot of surfacing, but generally everything looks pretty darn good. Let's go through some corners here. Typical BMW handling there. Put it into sport mode. It's going to give us a few more revs at the higher RPMs. And it's going to keep our revs up a little bit too, though probably not as necessary in a diesel just because there's so much torque. One really big plus to this car is it has, I believe, 560 miles of range on a full tank of gas, or full tank of diesel. You can really stretch out your trips to the pump in this car. Combined MPG is 29 miles to the gallon. Pretty decent for a big SUV. Ride quality is nice. I wouldn't say it's absolutely plush and luxurious, but it kind of strikes a nice balance between sporty and comfortable. It's not going to beat you up on a long trip. It's definitely very easy to live with, but this SUV definitely handles well on top of that. Dynamically, I'm pretty impressed with this. This feels like a much smaller vehicle than it is. I love the diesel engine. The transmission works great. This 8-speed is just fantastic. Looks like we've got a little bit of a blip from downshifts here as well with the manual controls. I love how manufacturers are having minus is downshift and plus is upshift, just like it should be. Nice visibility throughout this car on your sides and rear. There's a nice large mirror. You can see well out of the rear window. Not very large blind spots to the sides here. And of course you have that high up driving position. Gotta love that torque. I'm hearing a few little rattles and things going on in the back seat and trunk area. I'm sure the cargo cover would fix some of that. Let's see if we can get a entrance ramp here. We'll throw it into sport mode. There we go. Take it around the corner here. Immediately I'm noticing steering sharpen up just a little bit more. The car is firmed up slightly. Keeping our revs high. Acceleration seems to fall off a little bit at higher speeds, but there's so much torque, it's such a linear power band that you don't feel how fast you're accelerating, and the fact that you're higher up as well contributes to that. Really nice cruising on the highway, not a lot of wind noise, it's pretty quiet. Sitting at about 1700 RPM at 70 miles an hour, maybe a little bit less. Plenty of torque. It does have a 2-stage accelerator pedal. So you'll press it down once, it'll drop a gear. If you press it down twice, it'll drop 2 gears. Really nice brakes. Traction is pretty limited today, so we're not going to have the stopping power that would be really useful, but it's okay. Alright guys, well, I'm going to wrap up this review right here. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.